morning from Hollywood Studios. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. There were a couple of rides here at Hollywood that we wanted to do. I wanted to do Toy Story Mania and Alien Swirling Saucers. So my thought was, let's get here for early entry. We don't need Genie Plus since we're gonna be here, you know, first thing in the morning. We can do those two rides and then hop over to EPCOT, which I have never park hopped before lunchtime because it's just really never made sense to do it with Ellie, and you know, having a preschooler or a toddler in their nap schedule, it's usually just kind of a lot. But I figured since we have the Skyliner, it would be really easy to hop into EPCOT, you know, earlier in the morning, and we can do a couple of things over there. She wants to meet some of the princesses, and I was like, how can we do it all? So this is the plan. I'm really excited to take you along, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Bekah. I share all kinds of Disney planning tips, tips for taking little kids to Disney, vlogs from all of our Disney trips, budget and money saving tips. I mean, you name it, all kinds of fun stuff here. So I would love for you to subscribe and stick around, but we are gonna go get in line for Toy Story Mania. And I should mention too, it is 8:25 and early entry started at 8 a.m. So we were, you know, a little late getting out the door this morning, like later. We got out the door at 7:50. Our bus at Animal Kingdom Lodge arrived at 7:59. Yes, I tracked the timing of it. And we arrived at Hollywood Studios at 8:10. So it was only an 11-minute bus ride from Animal Kingdom Lodge. By the time we got through security, I got pulled for a security checkpoint thing, got scanned in, the whole thing. We're here now, and it's 8:25, but it's still not bad. We're gonna do the Toy Story shooting game. Are you excited for that one? That's your favorite one?
Yeah. Uno, dos, tres.
Okay, we just rode Toy Story Midway Mania, had a potty break, and Toy Story ended up being, I think it was like a 15-minute wait, maybe, and the posted wait time was 25 minutes. So that worked out great. We kind of caught the tail end of early entry, which still worked out good. I was hoping to squeeze in Aliens, but because it's 9 a.m. now, the wait time is almost 30 minutes, and I'm like, not sure I want to wait 30 minutes for that one. Maybe 5 or 10, like max. So I think we're gonna pass on it. But I did think about how I've really been wanting to try the cold brew in Galaxy's Edge. So I'm gonna go find it, and I've got to try this.
The trainer. Walker is trainer.
All right, we've got the famous cold brew, and it tastes like cold brew, but if you mix in the little Cocoa Puffs or you take a sip from the top, it actually does taste like Cocoa Puffs. But I would give this like a 7 out of 10. It's good. I don't know if I would like go out of my way to get this. It seems like something I could just easily do at home with like an iced coffee, put some like milk on top and sprinkle some cereal on it and you'd get the exact same thing, but it's still really good. The only thing is whenever I get coffee, Ellie thinks it's hers, so she will chug a cold brew like no problem. If I look away for even 2 seconds, this will be gone, but I'll let her sneak like 1 sip of coffee. But outside of that, I have to be really careful. They have Goofy and Max doing a meet and greet back here. We're usually never back this direction, so I never really see what characters are here. Well, it is 9:27 and we have done everything we came here to do. I mean, we had hoped to do Aliens, but I think we just missed it with coming too late into early entry, but we still got to do Midway Mania. We got the cold brew in Galaxy's Edge. I asked Ellie if there was anything else she wanted to do while she was here, and she was like, nope, I just wanted to ride Toy Story. So we are gonna hop on the Skyliner and head over to EPCOT. So this is very different for us, and I don't know, it's kind of fun, like mixing it up and just doing like one thing here, one thing there, and making a whole morning out of it. So I'm excited, we're gonna head to EPCOT. We made it over to EPCOT. It is 10:05, but that also includes a potty break. But I think it actually took us about 25 minutes from like getting on the Skyliner at Hollywood Studios over here to EPCOT, and then, you know, an extra 10 minutes of like potty, get everything together, go through security kind of stuff. So we're in EPCOT now. And we are first gonna go get in line for Princess Aurora. She comes out at 10:15. So we're gonna go ahead and hop in line, and that's kind of my little tip for meeting princesses here in EPCOT, is to get in line 5 to 10 minutes before their listed meet and greet time. That way you can be one of the first few families in line when she does come out, and when they cut off the line, you are guaranteeing your spot in line to meet the character. So we're gonna go meet Princess Aurora, and then I think Belle is the next princess that we're gonna swing by if the timing works out. Okay, here is Princess Aurora's meet and greet in the France Pavilion, and it looks like there are maybe like 3 or 4 families in line. Oh! Whew, very sticky and wet and sweaty. But perfect timing to go meet Belle. She comes out in about 15 minutes. So I'm thinking by the time we walk over there and get in line, we'll end up waiting about maybe 10 minutes or so, which is perfect and spot on with my character strategy here at EPCOT. But we just took a picture in the fountain area, not in the fountain, but you know what I mean, on the fountain in the France Pavilion. And what I typically do to get a picture with Ellie, because I've had this question, like, how do you get pictures with your child? And she's smiling. I am very selective with where and when I do photos with her, because she definitely like has her limit with photos. So I pick very carefully when I want to ask her to do a picture with me, and I let her decide. So I try to put her in the driver's seat, and I give her options, and I'll say, okay, like this morning for instance, do you want to do our picture together at Hollywood Studios or at EPCOT? And she chose, I don't want to do one in Hollywood, I want to wait and do it in EPCOT. So I was like, okay, perfect. And then we get to EPCOT and I let her pick, okay, where do you want to do the picture? We can do it, you know, in the front of the park, in front of the EPCOT ball. We can do it here where we met Sleeping Beauty. So I give her the options, and I think it helps her feel like she's a little more in control of the photo scenario. So if you have a hard time getting your kids to do pictures and where they're actually like smiling and they want to do the picture, try giving them options and be very selective with where and when you do the photo. So Belle comes out right here in about 10 minutes, and we are the first ones here, obviously. But I'm telling you, this strategy is the way to go. Like, yes, we still have to wait 10 minutes for her to show up here, but we also get this nice little shaded spot here, and we're the first to meet Belle when she comes out, so we're not standing here waiting in a longer line than we have to be. So really nice.
By the castle and see the garden that we have. It's very beautiful. It's full of all different color roses.
Yes.
She loves roses now, so we always want to make sure to have as many as possible. Princess, you come by the castle soon, okay?
What did you think of Belle? Okay. Okay. You liked meeting Belle? Yeah. And we're in Morocco now, and we're gonna meet Jasmine.
Yeah, with my Jasmine, and I'm going to meet her with Jasmine.
Is Jasmine your favorite, or is Belle your favorite?
Belle's my favorite, and Jasmine.
Belle and Jasmine. Okay.
Yeah, I both.
Okay. Let's go.
Hi.
Yes.
Alright, this is gonna happen. That's working. To get somebody here and it's worked.
Thank you, Jasmine. We wrapped up the Jasmine meet and greet, which is always so sweet. And we actually have a lunch reservation in about 20-25 minutes at San Angel Inn, I think is how you're supposed to say it. People call it San Angel Inn, but I think it's San Angel Inn. And it's one that I haven't done in years. So I'm very excited to be back, check it out, because I feel like it's one of those restaurants that doesn't get talked about a ton, and I just love Mexican food. Like, ugh, give me some chips and cheese dip and I'm a happy girl. So we're gonna head on in, and I think we're gonna try the, I'm blanking on what it's called, the Grand Fiesta Tour. Ellie has actually never done that little boat ride, and I think she might really like it. She's saying like, I don't wanna ride that. But I'm like, you've never done it, so we're gonna try it. And it's just so hot outside, so we're gonna cool off inside. All right, we're gonna go in where it's nice and cool. Whew, are you excited to get some air conditioning? With plantains. I do know their plantains are absolutely out of this world. I have the spicy cucumber jalapeno margarita, and Ellie got a cheese quesadilla. That was wonderful, spending an hour and a half indoors in the air conditioning. That was really the highlight of the past hour and a half, but lunch was fantastic as well. Highly recommend if you enjoy Mexican food as much as I do. You will love San Angel. And another perk of getting out of the heat, especially in the dead of summer, is I could tell come like almost 10:30, 11 o'clock, Ellie was pretty much done. Like, I could just tell she was zoning out, like not really herself. We had a couple little moments that weren't her typical behavior, and I was like, she is so hot right now. So I think getting indoors and having that lunch scheduled for, I think our reservation was 11:40, it was perfect timing. She needed a reset indoors with some air conditioning. She had a quesadilla, like her tummy needed some food. We got a lot of water in us. So that was another perk. So if you're coming in this summer, especially with little ones, make that table service reservation for lunch, especially lunchtime, because it gets so hot come late morning that you need that afternoon break before you head back to your resort, because it's just too hot for them to last, you know, past noon, 1 o'clock, and she's acting so much better now. But again, it's almost 1 o'clock, so I think we're gonna head out and head back to Animal Kingdom Lodge for our midday break, take a long nap back in the room, maybe head to the pool later on, and we're just gonna kind of relax the rest of the day. But thank you so much for hanging out with us this morning. Doing kind of that late morning park hop was really fun, and you know, we got to do our favorite thing over at Hollywood Studios and then do a few of our favorite things here at EPCOT and meet some princesses. So it was a really fun morning. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, go ahead and subscribe for more Disney vlogs. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.